Alright, back to the chill train here. Stop giving me Covenant 1 stuff. Who do you think I am? Some sort of noob? That ain't me. It kinda is me. For how much hours I put into this game, I'm actually horrible. Some people, I don't know if people realize that. Like, I have no excuse to actually make a plethora of mistakes that I constantly make, other than, you know, I'm just like low IQ or something. Diligent and easy fell and, you know, semi-annoying Talos. The Prince with Forgotten Powers. That siphon is going to be useless, but starting multi-imp is actually okay. Imp in a box is just wildly variant in what it can do. Wrathful, easiest choice of my life. This could make Wrathful almost playable. It is pretty stupid that if you go like 3 points into Wrathful, he only has 40 health. That's kind of a disgrace. Should have should at least be on par with full Imperialist. Put it at like 80 health. Like, if it's supposed to be a tank, let it be a tank. Problem with Light's Gift is if I go endless, like Rage Imp, then I like have to do Torch Plus, then further complicates things if I have Steelworker. Also just doesn't help the Rage scaling on the Prince. I could just take the Forever Flame, I think. It's probably just fine to take. Get extra scaling. I'll even not take damage here. Well, I guess technically the energy siphon technically can do something with Torch. I was lying. Alright, here is quite an easy set of things for me to do. Pay 1 health for that? Yeah, I think I will. Peace. So you'll hit me first. I will gain 4 damage, which will put me at exact lethal there. So just sort of do things, I suppose. Could torch myself. Kind of makes sense now to kill that thing. Let's just get you with all the good stuff there. Forgotten Power, putting in that work. Just do that, 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 that. Might have been better off doing the other dude in front though. Oh, damn, you just got hit by killed by a 1 damage dude. How embarrassing. Choose from the imps, baby. Well, I know which one I'm taking. Take a flash freeze just to help with self-sack, and it's just nice to have. The other ones are not. Multi. Here we go. Alright, acceptable. Just gotta get some health on it. We'll reroll for health, I think. Obviously can't afford endless if it comes up, but health is absolutely fine. So with a triple striking Horned Warrior, We'll just try to get a good essence on it. It's definitely a unit that wants an essence, like a steelworker or a rage dude would be probably the ideal. Not completely out of the question to actually put Alpha Fiend into it either. I mean, if I never get Endless on the Fledgling Imp and I don't find Ritual, that is completely acceptable. Also, like a Siren of the Sea or Nameless Siren could be semi-acceptable. I don't think we take shards here. Alright, this is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Torch is better served here. I could try to draw back to that. It's gonna be hard against this. I don't think we can draw back to it. At the same time, I've only played a Pirate Chopper, I believe, so still not like a huge point in playing it. I think that makes sense. Damn, no pip. Stupid imp. Oh, Sweeper Boss. Penitent Prayers plus Sweeper Boss, I think, is the war string, too, that there is. You know, we're lucky to be, we're relatively strong here, but when you have a weak, like, think like a bad Tethys run into that, it's a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. I think we can just do Vent. You'll notice how rarely I take Welder Helper. I've said it before, I'll just continue to sing it from the moon. I really think it's one of the most overrated cards in the game. It's not a bad card, but it's not a good card either. I don't know why it gets so much. Like, some people put it like right on the level of Fledgling Imp, and that blows my mind. It blows it. I don't think the Essence is good either. The Essence outside of Imperial, it's only good with Imperialist, I'm telling you. Like, or sometimes Melting Remnant, though it's completely eclipsed by Molten Encasement. So yeah, the Essence just makes it awkward for 90% of the game. It's less awkward into Divinity, but oop, I didn't mean to click that. I was gonna take Vent. Not the end of the world, but for the record, I did not mean to take that. I guess I have it now. Okay, the Rail Beater is a better unit, but I already have the multi-strike on our boy. So the question is, would I rather have a Titan Sentry when I already have Endless priority going to Fledgling Imp? And that steel sucks anyway. The steel's great. The steel's great. The steel's not so great. So 2 steels. We could take the Siren. It's honestly not the most amazing essence, but since I don't have a ritual, I may never get Endless on Fledgling. It's probably just something I need to take. It's probably on par with like the whatever infusion. So I'm probably not taking a unit in either case. I'll be honest, I'm actually, if I go Nameless Siren into Warrior, which it's highly looking like I would, It's possible we actually do end up doing the welder helper into the fledgling imp, so maybe it's good that I took it, because, you know, I do need to, like, have some sort of defense for the horned warrior. Like, at this point, I don't, even though the Steelworker Essence overall is better than the Nameless Siren one, I think given that I've missed on the ritual, and I'm not guaranteed to get Endless on the Fledgling Imp, I probably stick with the Nameless Siren, which means I need to come up with a defensive option that avoids at all costs going mid. I really think mid-floor setups are a nightmare in Divinity, so it is possible that just a Fledgling. Problem though is it's catch-22, right? Because if Welder Helper is the essence I'm putting into Fledgling Imp, I'm assuming I'm getting Endless anyway, so if we're assuming I don't get Endless, it's not like the Welder Helper actually helps me there. So it's not quite that much of a helper at all. It's not Endless. I could Hellvent the Fledgling Imp. You know, there's also another route that's always available, which is you miss on Endless, however, you just self-infuse the Fledgling Imp, Hellvent it twice, and get like a last stand, and that's usually good enough to work. I don't necessarily have that good of Hellvents here. It's like I would Hellvent the Fledgling Imp vanilla. Hellvent an Imp in a box. That'd be all I would Hellvent. I guess maybe our Artifact in this combo is better. Definitely better. Okay, things have changed. If I find a Steelworker, I'm taking it. Imagine taking Polyclaw. Imagine that. Suppose we could just eat this hit here. It's better than going bottom. I don't know if I should torch here. I should torch. I don't think I should actually torch any of them. They're kind of good for me. Although, what, Talos is back here when they're here, which is kind of annoying, so I guess I do need to kill one. Just put some there. Because if Talos is back here, then I'm probably taking a hit unless I can find a thing. I should have put this down first. 2, 5. Missed out on an incant, basically. Alright, we want the Rage Imps here. Take one of them out. Put some of that there. Yep. There's no way you're living. There is a way. You know what? Maybe I do it. I think it actually is like 5/5. 69, rip. Alright. Not too shabby. Right, there's the last stand. I think we take that. That does give us that option that I kind of outlined. Ooh, we get the lodestone totem. Lodestone with the forever flame pretty much is pretty good. We're one hell vent down, so I can only get 3 of them. Been a long time since I actually had a lodestone run. Well, the steel becomes a bit more of a necessity to take. Not really. I could still hit this and then hit that steel before the hell vent. I'm tempted, just because the animation is so cool, to just put the siren into it, and I probably will do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it. It's just such a free win, I might as well take it. It is Monster Train and Chill, after all. So there's a lot of ways we can do this. I probably still throw the champ away, I'm thinking. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I don't know. Maybe I use the champ with the totem. That way I'll just get rid of this. Even though this Horn Warrior was a nice thought, like something better has come along. So sorry, you're gonna get ditched. Last stand can still remain here. I think overall we're gonna want to keep the torches. What we probably want to remove is the Forgotten Powers. What do we got here? Queen's Tail, probably. Consumer. The funny thing is, actually, if I didn't have the Forever Flame, it would totally be fine into the Lodestone Totem, but yeah, no need. It's like the one time that the Essence would be useful, and it just refuses to be. I don't think we want to Surge any of that. I don't think I really need to spend much money. Holdover's fine, I guess. Weird as it is, just hold over a 0-cost torch, why not? Just have a guaranteed 0-cost spell. We'll get that one down. So right now I'm going to keep the Horn Warrior. We're not quite at the point where it really makes sense not to do that. Let's get rid of these stewards for now, even though they cost 0. I do want mainly just to have spells. Ugh, I may have spent too much money. We just want like incant armor or health on these lodestones, so it's fine that I don't have much money, I think. Might as well flex the Brawler. That makes it a lot easier for me to remove this Horned Warrior eventually. But I really shouldn't remove it until I can Hellvent the totem. I need 2 of them before I can really say that it's worth it to me to remove the warrior. And I can actually do it since it has a vortex right there. So we'll just run... I'll still run this up here. I still run this over the vanilla siren. Could do this here because I mean, why not? We have the collector to contend with. take some spike damage here, I guess. They're all dead. Still can't kill a tank. That's fortunate, but it is what it is. Finally, I'm killing a tank. Nice. Now I'm really killing a tank. Alright, Champ is looking better than Horned Warrior already. I'm just trying to think, the worst case, the only thing I really need to solve at this point is Spike's mini-boss, so... What gets me there? Certainly not leaking anymore from here till then. I can do a lot with the last stand, I'm not really... I don't really plan on taking damage. I think we do this because it's just some extra scaling, even though it's bad. This could be good. So could this. Just don't have any heavy-hitting spells, unfortunately. Like, heavy-hitting spells would be a great way, but the Urchin Spines could open up like an Ice Empire or an Ancient Synergy for finishing off Spike's mini-boss. But I think given that the whole situation, we're just going to take the safer card for now. We definitely want to get some health and stuff like that onto this. And I don't see any... I mean, also it will help to just have some rage scaling on 3 of these Lodestone Totems. So there's that as well. You know what? Why not do multi-strike? Why not? So that actually is probably just enough to actually beat the boss. We don't want to do that though. That still is... These are not good. Ooh, blood for blood. Absolutely. That is like god tier with Lodestone Totems. We're good now. I don't really see how we can lose at this point. You need to get to 100 shards, but I'll have 15 there, 15 there. It's all temples from here on out. So I go to 95. Okay, I'd rather just try to find like a -2 for this or something. Stealth chain. I don't know that the 30 is doing anything for me. Which makes it so I can't shoot my own guy. I think we still keep Horn Warrior for now, though. If it's like Stealth Boss, I don't know. Still gonna need stuff. Could reroll for Endless Imp. Alright. I think we'll be fine. Oh, this boss is nothing. Probably don't want to do spikes, though. I'm more worried about my units dying in that case, not the pyre, because it'll cancel out with the blood for blood most likely. 33 by 2 does kill, so that's good. I'm really just going all in on the champ because he's gonna have more rage and armor. Could have done that a little bit better. It's fine. Keep forgetting I did. So this is why I like the Nameless Siren infusion on Lodestone Totem. I mean, I think it's useful, but mainly that art. Look at that. Look at it. It's freaking on fire, dude. Like this. It's like one of the coolest combo animations I think in the game. Just seeing Lodestone Totem have the rage fire, just circling around. Awesome. All right. I could do the Inflame. Might as well do the Imp in a Box, though, with what I have. That's completely the only I mean, yeah, this is the only time I wouldn't want a Frenzied Swarm. And unfortunately, even though we have the Railham Guardian Stone, it also just doesn't really make sense. And Cuddle Hex just isn't something that exists. Can't convince me otherwise. The fucked up thing, that fight, I literally killed everything. I didn't actually get to use my blood for blood. Oh well. There's the -2 that we've been looking for. That's a-okay. And we don't need to do any more of that. We're just gonna Hellvent the Lodi. The Lodi Toady. Get rid of the Horny Warny. And keep getting ready units, I guess. We want extra spells for Diligent, of course. Maybe I should even start to think about that a bit more. Gotta make sure we don't run out of spells, which can happen. Right? Get in there, boy. So, I don't know, that doesn't seem like doing those things are actually worth it, but... Because it would be nice to actually get some blood for blood value, but I'm like, kind of have this first world problem right now of being too strong. Let's give you that. It's probably the best. He'll be able to hit me and I'll still kill it. Right, here we go. I'm gonna do this last because I actually want him. I was gonna say I want him to live, but that's just not gonna happen. So fine. I'm just too strong, I guess. Maybe we'll have to wait for Divinity for any of that shit to happen. Could almost have it happen here. Yeah, we did it. We got blood for blood value. Gonna be getting some blood for blood value, y'all. Are we though? Probably not. I'm not gonna not play Last Stand. I mean, very silly. These rage lodestone totems are doing more damage than often like my main units do. They're doing 200 damage by the end there each. Alloy's probably fine. I don't really want to add like too many expensive cards. I'm not even gonna look at them. Like there's no way I lose. This is one of the free. I'm telling you, like double to triple lodestone totem is the freest win in the book, other than like Transcendent. Look at all of this. It's the third multi-strike I've seen on this run. Hashtag blessed. No matter what you did on this run, it would work out, it seems. Damage. I should have done buff. Well. I'm doing Ascend so that I can bring, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I was going to say so I could bring Diligent up. I guess it still matters so I can get more sap in. Card draw or Pip? I mean, the Pip would just matter to get like an Imp on the floor. Because I can only get one more totem and it's like the third Pip anyway, so let's do card draw. It's not that bad of a card. And I need... We'll get 15 there. I don't really need to keep low shards though. Even with Diligent, it's like one of the few times I'm not afraid to like go super hard on shards, so why don't we have a little fun here. Start doing some shard shit. I should have done that in the old Magic, whatever. I do want to get 25 shards. We can go Helper into Fledgling Imp maybe. So we'll just get rid of a Forgotten Power. I think I'll have enough spell fodder for Diligent, even with removing those. Wilt Wings are a little bit annoying, but whatever. Interesting start here. I have one slot. I may not draw like a way to kill the imp, so let me just go hard here. Doesn't matter, there's too much shit. We did draw a torch, so that's fine. But... do I even need to do that? It's not really any point, actually. I might as well just leave it be, huh? And we could go here, here, there. Get some value here. Nice. Last Stand is also another card I'm surprised when I see people like not rate it high. So it's like interesting to me. It's such a broken card. That I don't even have to put any sap on him. But I will. Alright. Get that third lodestone totem now. There's the Transcendent. Which technically I'm going to the steel. Could do no, can't actually. I was gonna say we could do the Molting Imp variant. I think I'll probably just skip this. I would take this as a pretty good Diligent fodder spell, and just a 0-cost incant is fine. Wait, why did I think the Hellvent was on the steel side? Well, I'm extra happy that I didn't take the thing then. Alright, before I do anything, let's go... I'll do this into this, that way it, I don't know, just sits there. And can I get to my shard count? I should be able to. We could spell chain that, actually. It's pretty good spell fodder. Alright, and then the Hellvent should put us over 200. Boom. We got ourselves a 200 shard run, baby. No, no, no. I mean, maybe a Kaising. Let's see. Assume move. Don't think so. -1 on a torch. -1 on that. Don't think we'll take a permafrost. Sure, I guess. I never ended up with any heavy hitters. I don't know, it's not even worth clicking through much more here. I'm just gonna win. All I need to do is win, and I'll do just that. Got that third totem, so there's not much point in doing much else here. You get in there. Actually use this as fodder. I'll wait on the other thing. Might as well keep the spike. Yeah, we can wait on that. So we need to kill that. The rest can come up though. Pretty wild that we could only cast 3 spells up here, but that's another big reason why I use 3 instead of 2, right? The difference between 3 and 2 here is actually quite large. And I only have that many spells to cast. That's Diligent for you, though. That'll only happen on Diligent. Double draw, even triple draw to some extent. It's just still fucked beyond all repair. It's not the best one of these, but I didn't have any other actual consumables, so that's where we're at. Those guys will give me back my stuff. So we're up to 140 health, that's where I want to be. This could be a fine turn for this. We might as well save this for the next turn. This is where we want to make sure that we have enough sap on Diligent, which obviously we already do, so we are good to go. Now, can you think of too many other just runs where I go to 200 shards against Diligent and am not worried and end with like full health? Can't think of too many. Just showing off the power of Lodestone here. Now if we end up getting the 1 out of 3 into Spike's mini-boss, we're probably fine considering the health total. That's why we, do those type of things. Let's throw that one away. Give that guy armor actually, just because he did take that first hit. Don't want him to die to like sets of spikes or anything. Alright, now we're free to really just sort of do whatever here. Got an answer for you, bitch. Not sure why I lost 5 there. Probably the extinguish happens after everything, I guess. Kind of bogus if you ask me. So even with the spikes, we go back to 140 there. Not too bad. Just make sure we don't accidentally play that there. Do that there. Do that. That. Could have done that first, but whatever. Let's It's not even Spike's mini boss, so absolutely nothing to worry about. Probably could have stood to remove a few more Forgotten Powers. That's the only thing I will say. Could have definitely been better. And now we win. Technically should not take fire damage if I can help it. Boom. Definitely a monster train and chill. In that run, you could have done anything, though. Like, I didn't need to go. The only thing I will say is, if you... I suppose if you never took the Nameless Siren for the Essence, and you skipped on the Lodestone Totem, and you never find Endless, because I will say, you would have found it with a Transcendent anyway. Like, you could just put the Transcendent into the Fledgling Imp. Like, you'd have to really fuck up to lose on this one, I would say. That was pretty blessed. It's just like you could go so many different... There's so many multi-strikes. There was several different ways to scale. But at the end of the day, there was a Lodestone Totem. And that's just a win. You can't lose with Lodestone Totem. You can't. Unless you fuck up and you don't prepare for Spike's mini-boss. And you have to run into it, right? We would have definitely been fine into it. As you saw there, the boss didn't even make it up. So, yeah, have fun with that one. That was a fun one. Notes, garlic deals. Don't bring any vampires around here. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.